What's up, y'all? It's Flip the Flop the Ride. I hit the auction. And my man Mario. Got here kind of late, but my car's, V Mustang. It's Charger right here. That little red Chevy Spark out there. Got a BMW over there in the cut. I hope these do pretty good, but I really just came because there's a Jeep out here I've been eyeing for a little while. Put my bid in on it. Maybe I get to take it home. We're gonna see. All right, here we go. First thing on Flip or Flop Garage. My first episode. I've been doing this for a little bit, but we working on this srt8 Jeep. It does not run. I bought it, paid a little bit more than I normally do because I buy cheap cars, but we're gonna see how this do. It's already loaded up. We're gonna take it in, see what we can get going on with it, and we'll keep y'all posted. All right, here we go. I got this SRT. Was talking about I just picked it up from the auction or whatnot. I haven't had much luck with these SRTs, man. They're just that 6.4 just don't hold no power, man. You know what I mean? But man, ain't even no power. They just not durable. Real sensitive, man. Dodge definitely made these some nice vehicles, but they cheaped out on the motor. They cut costs where they could. So I bought this thing, hoping I could flip it, and hopefully I can. But I really paid way more than I want to. So bad I don't even want to discuss what I got in it, but I got to make it right. So, overall, it's a cool Jeep, but just what Dodge used in that 6.4, it's just not a, just a bad design, cheap material. Those pistons and valve springs, lifters, stuff like that, collapsing. I mean, I bought quite, a few of them, and in most cases, man, they got the same issue. So you buying them joints, man, everybody hype about the scat packs and stuff, and them motors just not really solid. They can't handle no abuse, no overheating. So, you know. But let me get up here and I'm gonna show you more. Hold on for a second. Alright, so now I'm up here. So the car had a very bad misfire or whatever, so it barely ran. So I had, I was hoping for the best, but it was the worst. And what we got is this valve spring down now. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move this a little bit. Right here on cylinder 3. Make sure I'm at the right spot. Let's try to zoom in. You see right there, that one's broke. So since that's broke, see it? And it's probably fell down. And it probably smacked the cylinder wall, not the cylinder wall, but the piston. So most of the time, you got to pull the head off, which is probably what I end up doing. I haven't checked the rest of the car. I mean, the rest of them on this side seems good, but I got to pull the valve cover off and do the other side. So basically what's going to end up happening is I'm going to do a head job on this one, which I don't want to. And put all new springs and lifters and all that in here. See, I got the bore scoop down in there. And I see something, but I can't tell exactly what it is. If it's like a dent or just some old oil or something. It's hard trying to do this with one hand. So, see how it's wet in there though? It's kind of wet down in there, if you can see that old oil. Now, what I like to do, forgive me for sounding out of breath, I am fat. But usually what I like to do is grab you some brake parts cleaner, carbon choke cleaner, I don't know where my straw went. I just spray this down in there real good. And what I'm doing is, I know that stuff right there, part of my choke cleaner, it'll kind of, you know, eat the oil. So, because it's wet in there, so I can't really see. So then once I do that, okay, I get my little air nozzle right here, right? And what I try to do, just so I don't make a really, really big mess, because I know it's going to spray back out, but I try to just like put like a towel over it, hopefully to shoot the residual out. So basically I just stick that in there like this right here, and then I try to, you know, make sure it's down in there pretty good, make sure it's down in the hole pretty good. Then if I could just get this phone stationary. Oops. I need to give me like a GoPro or something, I don't know. But anyway, so usually I take and I cover this up right here, like this, and then I just spray. You can hear it pushing back out. And eventually, it'll push it all out and dry up in there. Hopefully, you have like some good, clean, dry stuff in there. Now we try to get this bore scope in there and just see if we can see anything that looks like, you know, the piston might have hit the valve or whatever. It's rare from what I hear. Most cases it hit, you know. But right now, we don't know. I need one of the little mirror things because I really can't see everything, but you know, looking around from this viewpoint, everything looks somewhat okay. Nothing too bad so far, but I can't see the whole piston, so let me see what I can come up with. What's that? Kind of hard to see, but if you see right there, right here, get my hand right there. I think that's where it kissed the piston at. Having a hard time trying to get the bore scope to go in there like I want it to, but I've been moving it around, trying to get the better overall picture. But it definitely looked like it hit right there. So I don't think it cracked the piston, but it definitely kissed it right there. So probably gonna have to pull the head. So with this bore scope, I decided to try to be a little bit creative. Well, problem is you can only see the piston, and I figured I'll tape some wire or some sort on there. So I stick it in a hole, and once I stick it in a hole, maybe I can keep pushing on this part right here and slowly pull this upward, and maybe I can get the camera to face up towards the bottom of the cylinder head. Well, the top of the cylinder. So this might be too big. I should have used a really thin wire, but this is the only thing I had to work with. And I know they have mirrors, but I don't have the mirror that clamps onto that, so I'm just trying to improvise and do what I can. So hopefully this cable right here will be slim enough. Like I said, you probably want to use a slim, real thin wire, but make sure it doesn't break off. But some slim wire, and run this baby down in there, and then try to control it with this and see what you can see. Alright guys, so it worked somewhat. As you can see, here's my air nozzle right here, looking at the top of the cylinder. Alright, you see that? That's my air nozzle down in there. Okay, so so far it worked. I got the camera facing back up towards the cylinder head. So you can see, like I said, you see me moving it, right? See me moving it. Okay, now guys, this is the valve. Now I'm going to see, can I move this valve? Which is a broken spring right here, I believe. If I find this thing out there. I don't know if it's the actual valve. I'm just kind of doing my hand around. Man, that's it. So that is the valve right there. See it moving? See, that's the valve. The broken crack thing. You can see my hand down there moving the spring. And you can't really see, but see how it sheds a lot on the situation. Alright, so now I got my hand down here on the valve spring. You can't see. It is there. So I got my hand down here on the valve spring, moving it with my hand. And now I see it moving right here. Now watch me twist it a little bit, because it's moving. See that? So I had the camera upside down, turning the valve, trying to see what damage is done to it. Now I am doing this without pulling the motor out. Pulling the head off. Just want to see how it lands into place. Now I can't tell if it's going to seal up, but it is spinning, for whatever that's worth. So, I don't know. But that's an idea to give you an idea of what to look for, or how you can look at your, So once again, camera's down there, got my little string on it, pushed it all the way down to the bottom till I felt it stop. Then I took the cord that I hooked to it with tape and I pulled it back up towards me while pushing this metal line, or the line for the camera, pushing it in and pulling the cable at the same time. Basically pull the camera back up towards me, and that was facing, like I said, the valve right there. I could try to move it around a little bit just to show you, but that is the valve. That's what I was looking for. So now I'm going to take my time and try to really investigate it and see how bad off it is. But that's how you can check your head if you don't have the little thing to look. But I'm going to see if it helps me. I got a bunch of cars scattered everywhere. I bought a bagger, putting a 26-inch rim on that. That's a project that I need to finish that I've been messing with. Got this old car right here. I don't know why I bought it. I only bought it because it had 20,000 miles, but it's a Cougar. I don't really like it either, but hey. Just messing around, put a fuel pump in it. It was cheap, and it only had 20,000 miles on it, so I'm just gonna clean it up, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it. I just bought it because it just had low miles, but 20,000 miles was pretty good. Got a little Honda Accord I'm working on over here, I got more stuff, other cars, other places, but my main focus today was just this right here. because I'm like performance cars. My specialty is performance cars more than anything. But I try to make them fast sometimes. Sometimes I just try to make them run. It depends on how I get them. And I fool with everything, like freaking, you name it. I don't care if it's a Yugo. If I can make money off of it, I'm gonna fix it and try to flip it. You know what I'm saying? So some of my stuff might be boring. Some of my stuff might be fun. Some of my stuff may be informative, because I might be telling you something that you need to know about your car. You might have that car. So I found out all kind of little tricks and little simple stuff to get stuff running. So but that's all I know. So we'll get you some more details on this car. Oh yeah, it's got like 115,000 miles. I'm no professional, so I might bounce around in my conversation. So y'all already know. But it's Flip and Flop Garage. Y'all follow me. I'm gonna do some good things. Some cars I'm gonna build. I like turbo cars. I like building turbo cars. I love customizing cars. I like to do a little bit of everything. So it just depends on what I can get it for and what I got that I can find at a bargain to make it work. You know. But that's about it. So we're gonna see how this turn out, and I'll keep posting more videos to let y'all know about what I got going on, and we take it from there. So follow me, like and subscribe, or whatever it is, and the more I talk, the more y'all get to know me, some of my history and all of that stuff. But I don't want to pile it all in this one video right here. So,
Flip, fly, flip, fly.